All right, we should be live, but it's going to ask. Always the charm. It's always the charm. And yes, we are live from Red Morton Park in beautiful and rainy, very rainy Redwood City, California. And folks, my walk is not going to be rained out. I will put on my raincoat, which is in my trunk, and I will do my walk. So I'm going to do a brief, 20 to 30-minute stream here, Walking with Purpose stream live from my car. So don't disappoint you folks. Then I'm going to go and do my walk. And then tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, I'm going to be doing a stream from the studio where I'm going to be discussing a special New Year's Eve show I'm going to be doing live. And I'll share more about that tonight. I will promote that stream through this stream every so often. So join me tonight. That event is already up on my channel. If you go to my homepage on your smartphone or on the desktop or laptop version of YouTube, you'll see that right there. We have 14 in the box. Can you folks hear me and see me clearly? Can you folks hear me and see me clearly? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just waiting to see if anyone's going to put a chat message out there. What's going on? Are you folks asleep out there today? What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? Is anyone going to chit-chat? 17 in the box and nobody's chatting. I don't even know if you folks can hear me or see me. Wake up! It is Sunday, Sunday, Sunday! 3 thumbs up. Can somebody just let me know if you can hear me and see me? Wow. Is the chat even working? What the heck's going on here? 19 people in the box, 20 in the box. I'm still waiting to get one chat message here. Is there a malfunction somewhere? Well, let me get started, and we're just going to assume that we're live and you folks can actually hear me and see me. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from my car outside, at Red Morton Park, inside my car. This is episode number, is it 17? I believe it's episode number 17. If I screwed that up, let me know. 17 or 18. I think it's episode number 7. No, I think it's episode number 18. Episode number 18. I'm sorry. Episode number 18. And today, I'm going to be asking you folks, what are your New Year's resolutions? What is your New Year's resolution? Do you have one? Do you have a New Year's resolution? We got 22 in the box and not one chat message yet. Like, are people scared to chat? Oh, there we go. Hi, hope you're having a good day. Hope you are having a good day. Safety man. Safety man, are you somebody I know on a sock account? I've never seen that account before. And can you guys hear me? Can you guys and gals hear me and see me clearly? Let me know. With 21 people here, it's odd to me that not one person is able to verify that you can hear me and see me. Well, anyway, so New Year's resolutions to me are very important. But most people don't take them seriously. Most people will make a New Year's resolution in hopes that they can kick themselves in the rear end and actually, come through and do it and stick to it. But many people fail, and then they make that resolution each and every year, hoping that one of these years they're going to stick to it and make it happen, right? How many of you have been in that boat? How many of you have had the same exact New Year's resolution for like the last 5, 10, 15, or even 20 plus years, right? 26 in the box. Hear you just fine and see you good. Safety man, you still didn't let me know. Do I actually know you? And are you in here on a soccer account? I don't want to have to ban anybody. Um, there were some mistakes made on my channel yesterday by some of my moderators, and they were legitimate mistakes. I know this is not a soccer account. I've been subscribed to you for a while. I just have not been in the chat. Well, how'd you find out about my channel? I understand that a lot of people want to stay anonymous. They don't want to get doxxed. I get that. But can you at least let me know how you found out about my channel? Was it from the MGTOW community? Was it from the Growth Stream community? Did you find me in recommended search? How'd you come across my channel? Anyway, I'm very leery about a lot of things lately. There are a lot of people playing games out there, especially from the other side, my trolls, my haters, and people like to try to pretend to be a certain character. I actually came across that one time going through YouTube, and I like some of your, I guess, videos. Then can you specifically tell me which videos you like and what did you like about them? Because, if you say that you've been following me for a while, but you haven't chatted, that's kind of trollish behavior. So why don't you let me know what was one of my favorite, what was one of your favorite videos or streams that I did, and what did you like about it? Because Coach Eli is not an idiot. Coach Eli could be the biggest, baddest super troll on YouTube and on the internet if he wanted to be. But I choose to not be that way. But because I have those skills in my head and I know what to look for, I can identify trollish behavior very, very quickly and easily. So, sir, if you've been following me for a while on an account that's named Safety Man with I can't even see your picture there. I think that's an animal or something. I can't tell. It's too small on my phone. If you've been following me for a while and you haven't said anything, it's kind of hard to believe that. But anyway, we'll see what you do. Maybe you'll go off and, wait for the right time when I'm not paying attention to throw some hate my way, and then I'll just ban you personally myself. We have 32 in the box right now. Thank you so much. 33 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. If you're just tuning in, folks, it is raining, and I'm not going to be doing my Walking with Purpose show from, my walk, but I will be taking my walk once I finish this stream. I'm going to put on my raincoat. I just don't want to get my equipment wet. And the rain is starting to taper off, starting to die down, but it's supposed to continue sprinkling light rain for the next hour or so. So I just said, screw it. I'm going to do the live stream from my car for 20 to 30 minutes and promote the show I'm doing from the studio tonight, and then go do my walk afterwards. I'll put on my raincoat. And that's another thing, folks. I made a resolution last year that come rain, come shine, I'm going to do my walks almost every day, if not every day, and I'm going to stay healthy and fit. I'm not going to yo-yo with my weight anymore. And that's why, I bought a pretty decent rain jacket. There's no excuse, folks, if you want to accomplish something. It doesn't matter if it's raining or snowing. You can put on a snow jacket, rain jacket. You can put on hiking boots. You can put on a nice pair of shoes. And you can still get out there and do what you got to do. I think what my New Year's resolution is going to be this year, I was thinking about it. I was thinking about saying no more excuses for anything. I try not to make excuses regardless, but I want to take it one step further and just not try to make any excuses, no matter what. No matter how hard something I want to accomplish, no matter how difficult it is to accomplish something, which is what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to make any excuses. But that's not a good enough, straightforward New Year's resolution. I think my New Year's resolution is going to be, I'm going to try to reduce my level of profanity on my YouTube channel. And my profanity hasn't really been that bad. YouTube does allow profanity in your videos and on your streams, as long as you don't use excessive profanity or any profanity in the beginning of your videos or streams. That's why you hear me, be a little more, PC in the beginning of the streams, and occasionally if I have to throw in an F-bomb or something in the middle of the stream, as long as it's within the right context, YouTube is okay with it, and they will monetize your video for it, and advertisers are okay with that, because the advertisers out there know that nowadays everybody uses colorful language, as part of the norm. What they don't want is for you to be, F-bombing the beginning of your videos. It's just very unprofessional, and it's not something that, you'd want to go from seeing a nice advertisement that's emotionally touching to someone saying, yo, F, 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 this, F, 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 right? Like if you F-bomb somebody at the beginning of your video, right after an advertiser put an emotionally touching ad that they're putting out there to try to get you to buy into their services, it wouldn't be right. It would shift the mood of the person watching that emotionally touching advertisement into a crappy mood, and then they would forget about that advertisement. So I cannot blame YouTube or the advertisers for doing it that way. But again, I'm going to try to minimize profanity even further. I'm not saying I'm going to cut it out altogether, because that's just me. But as far as using profanity to be hateful or attack people, I'm not going to be doing that anymore. And I really didn't do it that much in the past. But there were times where these trolls triggered me, and I would tell them to F off, right? I would tell them to F off, in the middle of a stream. And that is definitely not advertiser friendly. And quite honestly, it's not really the way I want to represent myself. It's not. Again, I'm not a square. I'm not a perfect individual. I'm sure each and every one of you have used profanity a time or two. But I'm going to try to minimize that in 2020. Let's see. Hello, Sheena. Welcome to the show. How come we have 31 people here and only a couple of people chatting? Safety Man says, I ask you to forgive the text to speak sometimes does not come out correctly. I don't type, no spell well. All right, Safety Man. That's all good. I got Sheena here in the chat, and as long as you're a normal person and you're not trying to pretend to be somebody you're not, just to build up some value on a fake account, and you don't, come out all of a sudden and start projecting or attacking when you think we're not looking, then you'll be welcome here. The moment you attack is the moment that my moderator Sheena or myself will just ban you immediately. We're not trying to threaten you. We're just sharing with you how it works over here on my channel. So what are your 2020 New Year's resolutions? Hey, Queen Helen Casey, welcome to the show. Can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly? Queen Helen Casey, it is raining at Red Morton Park, where I'm going to be doing my walk today. So I decided to do the stream from my car and then put on my raincoat and still do my walk afterwards. I just don't want to get my equipment wet. So I decided to do it from my car. Yeah. So Queen Helen Casey, what are your 2020 what is your 2020 New Year's resolution? Peculiar Occurrences. Hey there at A Grip on Life. Hello everyone else. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Peculiar Occurrences? Unfortunately, my walk has been rained out. At least doing, a live stream while walking has been rained out. I'm still going to do my walk once I'm done here. But I'm going to put on my raincoat. And again, like I said, I just don't want to damage my equipment. Safety Man says, I appreciate your honesty. That's why I watch your videos when I can. I do have my hands full with a lot of stuff I do. Well, you could be somebody I know from the past that's trying to not get banned again. Maybe you're a Sicily 810 or Blue Ball Brandon or somebody. You know, it's very odd to me that someone's been watching me for a while that was recommended my videos on YouTube, and then they all of a sudden start chatting. you know, and I'm not on my computer right now to see when your YouTube/Google account was started. Even though you may be hiding the about section, I can still find out. I'll go back on the replay and find out when your channel was started, and then if you've had an account for years, it might be you, or it could be another troll that's been trolling me lately that I used to be friends with, kind of, sort of, that has many accounts he created in 2013. He has all those accounts because it makes it appear like they're more legitimate. But, just because you have an account that says, it's been active since 2013 doesn't mean that it's not a troll that opened up 200-300 Google accounts back in 2013, and most of them have still not been shut down by YouTube/Google. So anyway, 1K, that account has, I think it's real. Oh, are you serious? Which one? Are you talking about Safety Man? Okay, yeah, if Safety Man has 1K subs, then more than likely he's real. My apologies if you are real. I've just been getting trolled a lot, man, and people have been playing a lot of games, and I really just, we're on very high alert here regarding people coming in, trying to pull things. So my apologies for that, sir. I apologize. 37 in the box right now, 5 thumbs up. Let's get those thumbs up, everybody. Come on, thumb this thing up because we got Mr. ODN who keeps thumbing me down. I know you're thumbing me down, ODN, from your sock accounts because you got nothing better to do every day than to continue putting out videos on me, trying to bully me, trying to control me. And that's all good, ODN. If you want to continue to do what you got to do, your time will come, sir. Karma has no deadline. I promise you your time will come. Because let me tell you something, ODN. You have not actually scared me or harmed my brand one bit because everyone out there that truly follows me knows what you've done is phony. And they know you've done what you've done to try to cover up the mistakes you made rather than admitting them because you don't want to admit guilt. You don't. And you don't want to incriminate yourself. So you're trying to paint me as a criminal. You think I'm buying it, ODN? You put out a video. I haven't watched them, but people have shared links, and it shows the title when they share the links. You did a video. Keep your name out of my mouth, or else what you gonna do? Keep putting out videos on me? That's all good. If you want to devote your entire life to making trolling videos on me, ODN, that's on you, dude. That just shows your character, bro. And the funny thing is, like I said yesterday, ODN, there are many people that have come forward to me that you've done this to over the past several years, and it's the exact same thing. You've done the exact same thing to many people, dude. And the cool thing is, the cool thing that you did it to me is this. It sucks. I don't like it, but I know how to handle it. And I have enough clout and traction on my channel to the point of where I'm going to make everyone aware on YouTube about your trolling techniques, and they won't work ever again on anyone else. See, you've been exposed, ODN. So and I'll be looking at what you're doing. I won't be watching what you're doing, but I'll be looking at who you're doing it to. And I will personally reach out to them and show them what you've done to me, Gorilla Bear Tech, and many others. I'm going to devalue your trolling value, ODN, and you don't like that. And I trigger you, ODN. And I'm not triggered. I'm not mad that you put out these recordings out of context. I'm not mad one bit at all. Mama Goonie. Okay, how is this New Year's resolution? What are you talking about, Mama Goonie? Oh, wow. I don't keep New Year's resolutions because they don't work, says Queen Helen Casey. I appreciate that, Queen Helen Casey. Peculiar occurrences. I'm great at a grip on life. How are you? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. Peculiar occurrences. Feel free to connect with me on Google Hangouts or email me at Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. That email's below in the description if you want to do an interview at some point live on the air or collaborate in some way, shape, or form. And that same email, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com, is the way you can connect with me on Google Hangouts if you'd like. I'd love to learn more about you and collaborate with you in any way possible. When I connect with people through networking, it's not just about going to their streams and having them come to mine. It's about working together and growing together. I've got a pretty good community here of good, great people. Well, good, great. Well, they're great. They're not just good, they're great. I've got a community of great people here that truly support people and are here to help you out for the right reasons. And they're very friendly too. And they're consistent. So yeah, let me know if you want to connect further. Thank you so much for being here. My title, Mama Goonie is a real channel. So how is this New Year's resolution? I'm asking the people of this stream, my subscribers, supporters, or anyone that happens to come across this. SB Anti-Terrorism Inc. Yeah, Trim Hits and ODM will bury me. Well, come bury me then. I'm not afraid of you trolls. I don't have a problem even briefly acknowledging the fact you're coming in here and trying to threaten me by being a keyboard warrior on your phone or your laptop or desktop. If you're going to do something, just do something. You know where I'm at. I'm at Red Morton Park. So are you going to continue to hide behind the keyboard and the monitor? Or in front of the monitor and behind the keyboard? You guys are sad, really sad. Peculiar occurrences. I just got a webcam yesterday, so I can do things like that because I can't do it with the camera I film my show with at A Grip on Life. Well, what do you use to film your show? Like I have a Canon Vixia HFR 700 that I got about 3 years ago when I used to run a former channel that I shut down, and then I came back 3 months after I shut that channel down, and I've been running this channel for a year. It's a 1080p camera, folks. You don't need anything more than 1080p for right now. If you can get a camera cheaper that only goes up to 1080p and not 4K, you don't really need 4K. But I got that camera for $200. It's a $300 camera. I got it brand new during an Amazon special. And the cool thing about that camera is it's one of those handheld camcorders, right? It also has an external microphone input, so I can actually, plug in a headset. I can plug in any type of microphone into it. But, yeah, Mama Goonie says, yeah, 4K camera is wasteful. You're right. For right now, it is. People can't really tell the difference between 1080p and 4K, especially if you use a higher bit rate like I do in the studio when I do my streams or my videos. I upload at 1080p at 20 megabits per second. And YouTube recommends for 1080p to upload at 5 to 6 megabits per second. Now, I have the fiber line, and I also have a fast computer to be able to handle those types of file sizes. But yeah, there isn't really, in my opinion, that much of a noticeable difference to the naked eye between 1080p and 4K. At what point do we stop? Safety Man says, when would be the best bit rate on a phone when you're going live? Well, you cannot set the bit rate on mobile from the YouTube app, and I'm not sure if there are third-party apps that you can do it. The YouTube app broadcasts at a maximum of 720p at 2 megabits per second, which is a sufficient amount of bit rate to sustain a decent quality 720p image like you see right now. But you can't change it. Now, I'm not sure if some third-party apps, there's one out there, um, Streamlabs OBS has a mobile version, that you can use on YouTube, just like you can use on your regular computer. And I believe you're able to change the resolution there. But when you're on mobile, it really doesn't matter. Plus, you're also looking at, what kind of data plan do you have? Do you have enough data to be able to run a 1080p stream from your mobile device? Because it would certainly take up more, it would certainly use more bandwidth and data than a 720p, data rate or bit rate. You're going to need a higher bit rate to sustain a 1080p resolution. So, and even if you have one of those unlimited plans, a lot of them say after 22 gigabytes, AT&T may slow speeds, right? Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. If you're over 22 gigs and you're going live, the last thing you want to be throttled down to 128 kbps, which is, like back in the dial-up days. Yeah, I use Streamlabs when I can. That's good. That's good, safety man. Awesome. So yeah, when you're streaming from mobile, you're not really looking to broadcast the perfect broadcast. You're basically just connecting with your audience outside of your studio or outside of doing pre-recorded videos with a camcorder, like I mentioned a second ago. So yeah, and I also use that camcorder. I don't use a webcam anymore to do my live streams in my studio. I used to use the Logitech C920, which is a 1080p webcam. The problem when you use those 1080p webcams, the older ones, they only use USB 2.0 technology, and USB 2.0 technology is not fast enough to sustain an uncompressed 1080p signal. So, there were a lot of issues when I was using the C920, the Logitech C920 webcam. So what did I do? I found a better solution. A company by the name of Elgato that has a lot of great products for streamers, etc. They came out with this product called the Elgato Cam Link, and what it does is it's like a little mini USB sized device. And basically what you do is you take an HDMI cable and you plug it into the HDMI out of your camcorder, and then you plug the other side of the HDMI into the back of the cam link, and then on the other side of the cam link there's a USB 3.0 connection. And with USB 3.0, you have a lot more bandwidth to sustain a full uncompressed 1080p signal. That's why you see, for the most part, my streams in the studio are very smooth when compared to watching other streams that use, a Logitech C920, C922, or any other type of, webcam, because most webcams still work off of USB 2.0 technology. I believe some of the newer ones use 3.0, but a lot of them are 2.0. So you're basically dealing with a compressed 1080p signal. And it looks pretty decent for the most part, but sometimes when you see glitching, when you see the guys and gals that are using the webcams at 1080p, when it stutters and glitches, that's because it's running off with USB 2.0, and it's being highly compressed within the webcam's hardware to be able to output a 1080p signal through a USB 2.0 connection. I hate to run. I'll try to watch the rest of your video later. I have someone I have to catch. Thank you very much. You're welcome, Safety Man. Thank you for being here. Crazy Sheena, yes, 5G service coming soon, but first iPhone models, I think. Yeah, the next iPhones will all have 5G. The thing is, Sheena, your 4G LTE, your LTE connection right now is fast enough to sustain a 1080p or 4K, bit rate. You gotta understand that LTE is like 150 megabits up and down. In some cases, a little bit faster. depending on the type of LTE that's being used. Now, what 5G is going to do, or is doing for some companies that have already deployed it, what 5G is doing is it's basically putting gigabit speeds at the cell tower. What you're going to do with that amount of speed at the cell tower, especially if you know, throttle people on an unlimited connection after 22 gigabytes. What good is it going to be having gigabit speeds up and down on your phone? It's all hype, in my opinion. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. I know a lot about tech. We kind of got on a tangent here and went on a tech rant. But yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. Who asked that earlier? Yeah, Mama Goon says 5G is coming very soon, but you will need compatible phone for the service. Yes, you will need a compatible phone. But like I said, to be honest with you, how's it going to benefit you any more than LTE, than 4G LTE is already benefiting you? Like, unless, YouTube enables 4K streaming on phones. Like, why in the heck would you stream at 4K from a phone? That's why most streaming services still max out at 720p for a mobile, because you still get a pretty good widescreen, clear picture. And it's a small enough file size to the point of where it's very mobile friendly. It optimizes very easily. So, anyway, enough of that. We've got 36 in the box right now. Thank you for being here. So, folks, AT&T is expensive. Yeah, AT&T is a little more expensive than most other companies, but I've had AT&T my entire life, and I have everything AT&T, and it always works. I have AT&T fiber, I have, AT&T wireless, I have AT&T host my websites. They never go down. Yes, they're a little more expensive than most other carriers out there, but they're very reliable. The only problems I've ever had with AT&T is before fiber came in my area, and I was on the old DSL, which was called ADSL 2 Plus, where the internet would come over the phone line. Sometimes, the rats would, climb up to the phone line and they would bite the copper phone line. And every 6 months or so, or maybe even every year, if it, lasted longer than that, I'd have to, schedule a service call for them to repair the line. Now, ever since I've had fiber, I've had absolutely zero issues for almost a year now. Like, if they deployed fiber everywhere and everyone got fiber, they would never have to go out there and repair anything. I mean, I'm not saying it would never happen, but it would happen far less. Like, fiber is the way to go. So, I don't mind paying more money for a service that's going to be reliable almost 100% of the time. Nothing's 100%, but I don't mind paying more money for reliability. Because if I had to take time out of my busy day to schedule a service call and then be there for that service call, I'm losing more money than the extra money I'm paying for service that never goes down or very infrequently goes down. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Everyone's different, though. Queen Helen Casey, I used to have Cricket, and the internet was slow, so I went to Sprint. Well, that's a good move. Mama Goonie, it is a way for cell phone providers to line their pockets for it is. They all want to make money, of course. They all want to make money. That's what it's all about. Now, folks, I'm going to wrap this up in about 5 to 10 minutes here because I do want to go and take my walk. And quite frankly, actually, to be honest with you, has the rain stopped? No, it's still sprinkling. I was gonna just throw the phone on my selfie stick. Right now, folks, I've had this for a while. I used to do car videos with my ex-girlfriend on my former channel. I have this nice suction cup mountable thing for my dash where I put my iPhone. So see, I'm hands-free. I could even drive and put an external shotgun microphone while I'm driving and do a video safely. Now, if I did it live, I wouldn't be able to, engage the chat, but you'd be able to see me. But yeah, I I've got a lot of different pieces of equipment I use when I'm on the go or in the home studio, and I can share with you folks, you know, how to get this equipment, and it doesn't really cost you that much money. Like my selfie stick that I have right here cost me $14. This suction cup iPhone holder for that goes on my window cost me like $10, $12. And you know what? You know what I like about it? You know why I got a suction cup one for the windshield instead of putting one on the dash? Because when you put it on the windshield, you tighten it down, it doesn't vibrate. Like if I go over a speed bump, like the camera will not move. This is rock solid. Like this is rock solid. Like I'm tapping this right now. This is rock solid. Well, Sheena, you must have missed the first part of my show. You asked, am I doing a New Year's resolution show? Sheena, if you join my stream tonight, which is already listed on my homepage, the event's up. Yes, I'm doing a stream to talk about that, and to also hang out with my subscribers, supporters, and answer any other questions they have regarding any other aspects of their life, business and personal. Yes, I'm going to be doing it on the 31st in 2 days, which is Tuesday. Tuesday, I believe, is the 31st at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to go live for about 3.5 hours. And because I'm on the West Coast, I'm going to cater the show to the East Coast live. But then the people on the West Coast, if they want to watch the replay in their time zone, or if they want to watch it live, no problem. But I'm doing the New Year's Eve special on my channel in the studio at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, this Tuesday the 31st. And so when it turns midnight on the East Coast, which is the first part of the U.S. that's going to hit the New Year, I'll be doing that live. Then I'm going to end that show about 12:30 Eastern, 9:30 Pacific. Then I'm going to go hang out with my family, and do New Year's in our time zone. So how's that idea? How do you like that? I must go, but good talking to you. See you again soon. Mama Goonie, if you want to connect and collaborate in any way, shape, or form, go below in the description section. Find my email. I'd love to connect. I'd love to interview you or do any collab videos down the road. Thank you so much for being here. We got 45 in the box right now, and we're literally making it rain outside because it has been raining. Thumbs up, says Mama Goonie. Thank you, Mama Goonie. Let's get the thumbs up, everybody. Got 45 people here. If every one of those 45 people, 46 now, thumb me up, we should have way more than 6 thumbs up. What that's telling me is that a lot of my haters are probably watching me because they're curious about what I'm going to say. Very cool. Thank you, says Mama Goonie. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a great pleasure connecting with you. I'm a real YouTuber. I'm here to really help people. I already hit the like button. Thank you, Queen Helen Casey. Peculiar Occurrences. My resolution is to get all my old videos from my other channel of my show, Peculiar Occurrences, to this new dedicated channel of the series and hit 1K subs and 4K watch hours. We will help you here. I will help you. Let's do an interview at some point at the beginning of the new year. Email me at the email in the description below. And let's set up an interview, and I will help you get legitimate, real supporters slash subscribers. Let's go ahead and do that. Now, what I started talking about this at the beginning of the stream, but what I failed to mention, I failed to finish saying what I was going to say, which is what I'm trying to say. There were some people here that were wrongfully banned by mistake by a new moderator of mine, GBT, Gorilla Bear Tech. These are the people that were a part of a community known as the HOM, the House of MGTOW. It includes Aware Rabbit. It includes Koala Meat. It includes Underdog. And I don't think Stravenstein's been around for a little while because he's been moving. And when I checked my ban list, his name was not there. But if Stravenstein did get banned, I didn't notice it. Just let me know, guys. All those guys that were banned yesterday because one of my new moderators thought that they were spammers, all those guys have been unbanned. And when they come into my chat, I'm going to moderate them whether they like it or not because I trust them and I don't want them getting banned by mistake. It was an honest mistake. Aware Rabbit, let me address this to you. I love you like family, dude. And it's not because you donated $170 to me on one show. I appreciate that. I have never forgotten that. I would never remove you from this channel. I never once removed you. Now, maybe you thought I had something to do with it and you blocked me on Hangouts. I hope you can unblock me on Hangouts, bro, and send me a message if you hear this or see this. Just go below in the description, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. Put that into the plus sign or by the plus sign on Hangouts, and then it'll pop up my window, and then you'll be able to unblock me if you choose to do so. I didn't even know what was going on in the chat half the time yesterday when I was on that walk. I was more focused on showing people the beauty of the Bay Trail, in regards to the portion of the Bay Trail I was on yesterday. So my apologies, Aware Rabbit, Koala Meat, and Underdog. You guys were unintentionally banned. It was one of my new moderators that I've since spoken with live on the phone last night, and made him aware that if he's unsure, ask, because he's a newer moderator. I've known this guy for a while, but we've been kind of back and forth. I basically used to be friends with this guy, and then he had a falling out with ODN, which is that super troll that's been attacking me lately. And basically, I ended up, withdrawing from Gorilla Bear Tech. And now that ODN flipped on me, now Gorilla Bear Tech came back, and I'm like, oh, let's talk. Okay, bro, you were right. So Gorilla Bear Tech is new at moderating my channel, and it was unintentionally done. So my apologies to you folks on that. LOL, so am I. Real channel, real videos. Yep. Got 8 thumbs up, 44 in the box. ODN, have you started thumbing me down yet from all your socks, ODN? Have you started thumbing me down? You're watching me, ODN. I know you are. And you know, ODN, that I trigger you because I am the one guy that is capable. I'm more than capable of getting the truth out there, which wouldn't put you in a good position, ODN, and you know that. But you're trying to spin the narrative continuously by putting out these videos in a certain strategic way to paint me as the bad guy. Let me tell you something, ODN. I'm gonna call you out right now. If you had the balls, ODN, if you have balls of steel and you're a real alpha male and you're a better person than me, if you really have balls, why don't you release all of those clips exactly as they happen, including your voice, unedited? You won't do it, ODN, because you are a wussy and a sissy. Email sent at a grip on life. Thank you, Peculiar Occurrences. Oh, this is so great. Give me a few days or until the beginning of the new year to respond to you. Just know that I will get your email, but this is the end of the year, New Year's Eve and New Year Day is happening. If you don't hear from me for a few days or half a week or so, just know that I will get to you and we will do an interview at the beginning of 2020. How does that sound, Peculiar Occurrences? Thank you so much for sending that email. 51 in the box right now because everyone is telling all the haters that Eli is talking about ODN again, so come over here right now. Well, thank you for the monetized playbacks. By the way, how many of you got an ad when you came in here? I'm just double checking again. Want to make sure you got an ad. Let me know. It's all good. It's all good. I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. I'm at 44 minutes already. Queen Helen Casey, I did. Great. Okay, says Peculiar Occurrences. Kelvin Clymer, I did. Yes, says Sheena. Sheena, when you're ready to rock it in January, like you messaged me privately earlier, between last night and earlier today, I'm going to help you get monetized so quick because you're a good person. And Sheena, listen, you're gonna end up smoking myself and a lot of people. You're gonna get a lot of subscribers. Now, Let me be honest with you, Sheena. You're a smart woman. You're very smart, and you carry yourself very well. But you have to also admit, Sheena, that the fact that you're an attractive woman is going to help out a little bit. Come on, Sheena, let's be real. I'm real with you. I'm not questioning your intelligence or your heart, passion, soul, right? But doesn't it help a little bit to be an attractive woman, Sheena? It does help a little bit, right? Maybe it helps a lot, right? I wish the same effect of being attractive and getting attention from it worked the same way for men as it does for women. See, that's where you ladies have the advantage. I'm just keeping it real. I mean, let's be real about it. Right, Sheena? I always... Oh, man. We just went from like 52 to 40, so ODN is coming in from massive stock accounts. And down, keep coming in, ODN. Keep not flagging me. Well, you guys are probably flagging me as well, but what are you flagging me for? Clean content? I'm not attacking anyone. I'm just hanging out with my audience and sharing what's happening in my community, ODN. Well, keep thumbing me down, dude. It's all good. Give me engagement. ODN, you gave me like 60 plus thumbs down last night. You don't think I know that's you, ODN? You think anyone is as emotionally invested into my channel besides you, the way you've been coming at me? Not even JB Gunner gives a damn, or Jamie Lycan Theory give a damn. You and Trim, but more so you. I don't think even Trim would waste his time putting all those thumbs down. But you, ODN, for some reason, can't let me go. Now you're becoming worse than JB Gunner. Like JB, I hate to say it, dude. Like, our story's done, man. Now it's about, how are we going to stop ODN? And, now it's going to be this back and forth with ODN. Oh, this is great. You're the next one, huh, ODN? Is that what you wanted to do to get on my radar, ODN? Hooded One, my New Year's resolution, stunt on my ex. What kind of stunt is that, Hooded One? Come on, bro. Your New Year's resolution is supposed to be positive, right? Not a negative thing, right? Come on, Hooded One. It's about family first. That's right, Sheena. You're right. 47 in the box. ODN's coming back in on another 10 accounts. Hey, there you go, ODN! All right, I'm watching my numbers here. When they go from 40 to 50 back down to 40, ODN is loading up 10 stock accounts at once and thumbing me down madly. Come on, ODN. You can do it quicker, buddy. Come on, ODN. I'll say your name all I want. It's not even your real name. It is a stock account name, and you no longer even use that name on YouTube. ODN, 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 N, ODN, ODN, ODN. I'll say your name all day and all night, ODN. Keep thumbing me down. Okay, ODN's stock accounts are loaded. I'm at 50 viewers right now. Watch the numbers go at 51 now. Watch the numbers go down back. Watch him go back down to 40 when he logs off of those stock accounts, and they're gonna seesaw between 40 and 52. Right? That's what he does. He's a super troll. I know exactly what you're doing, dude. You don't faze me, dude. You don't. You know I trigger you, brother. I shouldn't even call you brother, dude. I thought you were a brother from another mother, dude. But you flipped out, man. You lost your shit, dude. And now you're trying to blackball me for your own mistakes, dude? No, ODN. Why are you in your car, Eli, says Leo Mommy? Because it's raining, Leo Mommy. Leo Mommy, I don't know if you heard. Did Barbara make you aware of why I had to remove mod wrenches from everyone on the A-team side? You're still welcome here, Leo Mommy. And so is Paisley Dukes and A-Team Murdoch. The rest of the people, some of them have been banned because they snapped at me or someone in the chat. Been in the woods for 4 days. I would reach out to Barbara, Leo, and ask her what happened. Even though Barbara apparently we're not on good terms anymore. I never threw her under the bus, but you can ask if you want to watch the past several streams, you'll know. Joshua Prick, that's an ODN sock account. All right, ODN, keep coming in on your socks, dude, and giving me monetized playbacks, dude. Some of them will be taken away, but you never know. ODN, do you realize that you're helping me out more than you're hurting me with the stupid things you're doing? Yeah, ODN's going to load me with like 100 plus downvotes. Why don't you do 200, bro? Get on every one of your sock accounts, spend all day and all night thumbing down Coach Eli. And heck, you even created a channel. You changed the JB Gunner TV fake account that you created with 2K subs. You now changed it to a channel that is about me. Wow. That's your MO, huh? That's your MO. Okay, bro. No big deal. Do what you got to do. Thank you for the additional exposure. Okay, literally just got home. I have no idea what's going on. Sorry, I get off the grid every once in a while. No problem. I had to remove everyone's mod wrench from the A team. And some people, Leo Mommy, took offense to that. I'm just trying to protect my channel. I made a decision that I no longer want to talk about. I no longer want to bring people on and go after people like JB Gunner and Jamie or anything like that. And Barbara felt slighted by that. Barbara felt like I was throwing her under the bus because I no longer wanted to talk about this stuff. Now, I will occasionally talk about it on my own if I feel like it, briefly. But I don't want to do full panels or have a full discussion about it in the chat. Real Talk 44, Old Dirty Ninja will rise. Okay, if you say so. Old Dirty Ninja will rise, that's fine. I do know one thing, though. He is scared about what I'm capable of doing legally and legitimately to put these people away. Because there is criminal activity involved here from the other side, not through me. And they're trying to paint me as the criminal. But I'm not scared, ODN. I'm not attacking you. I'm not threatening you. But I will take care of it behind the scenes. You can count on that. So keep doing what you're doing while you're able to do it, ODN. And that's as far as it's going to go. Because you seem to think like you want to have full control. You're a control freak, ODN. You seem to think that I'm going to bask in your glory or allow you to be my daddy, which you're not, ODN. You're not my daddy. And I'm not your daddy either. I'm not going to go that far. But ODN, let me tell you something. You know my backgrounds, let's say you mess with the bull, you get the horns. This time you mess with the bull, ODN. So now you're going to get the horns. And you don't like it because I am relentless and I'm one person that's not fazed by your phony, empty threats, which are bullying tactics. You're a bully, ODN. But you don't faze me because I know the tactics of a bully are fucking empty threats, ODN. Scare tactics, empty threats. If you're going to do something, ODN, go ahead and do it. You've done nothing yet besides put out a bunch of edited videos to spin your narrative and take the spotlight off of your criminal activity and try to paint me as the criminal. It's not going to work. And I'll talk about you as often as I want. I told you release all those videos, but release them or in their original versions, including your voice, to the point of where you will incriminate yourself, ODN. I even heard on one stream, I tuned in briefly a few days ago before I stopped watching any of these streams. Like even Jamie was saying, you know, ODN's smart for not releasing his voice. He doesn't want to incriminate himself. Yeah, even Jamie said, ODN is smart for not releasing the parts with his voice because he doesn't want to incriminate himself. Right. So you think that that would be admissible if he's cutting out the part of the conversation that led me to say what I said? Come on, James. You know better than that. Try again. I hate phonies. Be real or get out. I don't like fake people. Leo, mommy, I'd be willing to get you your mod wrench back, but you're going to have to talk with Barbara. I would be willing to talk with Barbara and you if she's open to it. Right now, Barbara is blocked on this channel and she's blocked on Hangouts. But you're not blocked, Leo. And if you want to reach out to Barbara and ask her if she's willing to talk, you, her, and I'm open to it. But I'll leave that up to you, okay? All right, folks. Thank you, Leo Mommy. And I want to be fair and reasonable. But all I want to really do is run my channel outside of this drama sphere. I've decided to withdraw from the JB thing. I don't even really want to be talking about him or mentioning him, but I have to because people are coming here and they need to know what's going on, right? So anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to be live in a little less than 2.5 hours on this same channel here. And we do an in-studio stream where I'm going to be promoting a New Year's Eve special. I'm going to be running starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific on New Year's Eve, which I believe is this Tuesday, December 31st. On this show tonight, which I'm going to run for an hour and a half to 2 hours, I will also answer any questions you have regarding your YouTube needs, regarding any of your personal needs in your relationships. You have any questions regarding that, or any of your business needs. If you are looking to get promoted in the workforce, or if you're looking to transition from the workforce into working for yourself as an entrepreneur, I will answer those questions. I will help you, folks. All you have to do is ask. Let's do that tonight. Join me at 9 p.m. Eastern. At 9:30 p.m. Eastern tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Tonight's show is at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. The show on Thursday, which I will further promote through this stream tonight, the show on Thursday, the show on Tuesday, New Year's Eve the 31st, will be at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific for 3.5 hours. It'll run until about 12:30 a.m. Eastern, because that's the first time zone in the U.S. that's going to hit the new year. And because I'm on the West Coast, that allows me to still go and hang out with my family afterwards and, sharing the festivities of bringing in the new year together with my family, which is very important to me. So I'm going to let you folks go. We're at 57 minutes right now, almost 58 minutes. Have a good one. See you in a couple hours, 2 hours, and 19 minutes from now. See you all soon. And ODN, keep thumbing me down, brother. Keep putting out those videos, but make sure you add the entire raw, unedited videos, ODN. Do it right, brother. Do it right. And ODN, try to get me up to 100 thumbs down or 200 thumbs down. All right? And get everyone else to thumb me down, too. I look forward to it, dude. You're going to make me world famous and rich, brother. I thank you for it in advance, dude. Because let me tell you something. Trolls that work at your level, dude, more so help channels like mine than hurt them. Because you don't get to me. You don't scare me. I'm not threatened by you, dude. Your bullying doesn't work on me, brother. And again, why do I keep calling you brother? Because you don't deserve that label anymore. Yeah. Have a good one, folks. See you next time. Bye-bye. We're out. Stay safe, everyone. It is the most dangerous night of the year. It is. All right. See you all soon. Thanks, Leo Mommy, for that. Bye-bye.